watching Coastlife, and we let you know that Charlie, he's out on vacation, so you're not going to see him for a couple of days. But we've got some amazing guest hosts lined up for you, just like Lili Oller, who's been hanging out with us today on the Coastlife couch. It's been so much fun so far. I know we've got more fun for you. And
yes, it has.
You had a question for one of our guests off camera, and we thought this will make a really fun talker. So, Lili, what was the question that you asked Lacey?
I asked her, what does she listen in the car? Does she listen to podcasts or does she listen to music?
Ooh, and this is a good question because I feel like as podcasts get more and more popular and more ways to access them, more and more people are listening to them in the car. Personally, I am a music girl in the car. If I'm driving, I'm singing. There's a full-on world tour. I do listen to podcasts, but mostly once I get home and I'm sort of unwinding and I want like a little nap, podcasts will put me right to sleep.
It's kind of like a book.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes. What about you, Lili?
Okay, story. On the way here, I had to get pumped up because, you know, you got the butterflies. And I hear speakers say that when you're in front of the camera, you got to let that adrenaline go. So I put on my Harry Styles.
Nice.
He is my guy when I have to do something that I have to talk or I have to let
Harry
it all
Styles is your pump up.
Oh my gosh, I was jamming. I know the guy next to me, he kept right there on Route 1, and I'm going my hands and I'm shaking and dancing. I don't know the words of what I'm saying, but he ignites me like no other.
That is a great pick. I love that because Harry Styles really likes to play with music. I mean, I feel like you can tell that no two songs sound exactly the same, no two albums sound the same, and I feel like that's what makes him kind of a really fun artist, and I've loved to see his solo work, you know, post One Direction. But you, I mean, you're a big music lover. I know in the store when you go to Water Lily, there's music, there's dancing, there's singing. I mean, your whole team gets in on it.
Yes.
What do you think it is about music as opposed to podcasts that gets you so, you know, just hype in the car?
You know, if it's an event at the store, disco. Women love disco.
Yes.
The Bee Gees, Tina Turner, and what's the other ones? I need Donna Summer, Diana Ross. You start seeing them dancing, the movie, and then yesterday we had Grease playing. It just showed up. And the ladies carrying on in the dressing room, and I am like, cut the song off. I don't feel it today. I love that song. So I have to be very cognizant about the people because they are listening, especially they come in there and like they're transported to that time. So music for me is life. I don't know how people live without music.
I'm with you 100% on that. And I think because for me, and it sounds like you and I listen to music the same way, and that it's a time machine.
Yes.
It's an airplane ticket. I mean, music can transport you. You don't have to be in Italy to be in Italy if you've got a great playlist. And it sounds like we are music people in a very similar way. Do you listen to any kind of podcast? Is there a podcast that you like?
I do. I love podcasts. Mel Robbins is my favorite. Dr. Mary Claire, of course, because of hormones. I love that kind of stuff. And anything to learn with business that I didn't learn. I didn't go to school. So I'm always learning, growing. The moment you start learning, you're done.
Over, yep.
So, and when I bake, I have Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yes.
I've watched it 10 times.
This is why we get along so well.
Alexa, play Gilmore Girls. And wherever she throws me, whatever season, episode, I'm baking, and then I'm like, wow, I didn't see that the last time.
Every episode, every time you rewatch this series, you uncover something new. You understand a new reference because there are 8,000 references thrown your way at lightning speed.
So fast. How do they speak so fast? I don't understand how they talk like that. How do you even learn the lines?
Yes.
How do they talk like that? How did they learn those lines like that?
And that's what they said, that was some of the longest. I think it was Lauren Graham that was talking about the scripts themselves. She played Lorelai, and she was like the book that was handed to you because there were so many lines. It was like the thickest script she'd ever seen.
They're brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant how they do that. And it's, you know, you can't get enough of it.
Yeah. No, I know I can't. And every fall, I queue up Gilmore Girls every single time. So.
And if the baking doesn't come out, I blame it because I wasn't watching Gilmore Girls.
Exactly. Well, we always have more fun coming your way with more Coastlife. Up next, we're going to spill a little bit of drama, spill a little tea. We're going to get Lili's opinion on some of that drama as well.